Section 2.4, Chemical Reactions, Part 4. So our fourth reaction type is a double replacement reaction. Double replacement reactions swap elements between two compounds reacting together to form two new compounds. Two compounds react with elements switching places between the original compounds. So the double replacement, you swap elements between the two compounds. You know a reaction has occurred because it will form a precipitate, sometimes shortened to PPT. This is not referring to PowerPoint. The precipitate is a fancy word for a solid formed in another solution. So in our lab, in our ionic compound lab, we will have seen this. So an ionic solution plus an ionic solution will produce another ionic solution and an ionic solid. If you do not get a solid or a gas or something that's visually there, hard to tell that this reaction type has occurred. If everything stays in solution, we say that there was no reaction. So our lettered example for this is AB plus CD produces AD plus CB. So we can see that the A and C have stayed in place, but the B and D have switched. So important to note that metals stay at the beginning. This stays as metals at the beginning. A and C have been designated as our metals because they're listed first in the ionic compounds. And then B and D are the nonmetals, which are switching places. When potassium chromate and silver nitrate react, they form a red precipitate, silver chromate, in a solution of potassium nitrate. So here's the image of that happening. So potassium chromate is K2CrO4 and silver nitrate is AgNO3, and they react and we get AgCrO4 and KNO3. So potassium was paired with chromate here, but after the reaction, it's paired with nitrate. So the silver was paired with nitrate, it is now paired with chromate. So you can see that the metals have stayed where they are, although they've alternated them, but the metals are still first and the nonmetals have switched partners. Okay, so again, keep the metals at the start. Analogy for a double replacement reaction, start with two couples, they end up switching partners. Again, even more scandalous than the single replacement reaction. So couple one, couple two, we end up with swapped partners. Again, some more practice. Make sure you've done these before moving on.